The candidates for the general election will be fighting for every last vote, of course, in these last 48 hours. And it is those battleground seats where we are seeing some of the fiercest campaigning. Today, we're focusing on two constituencies. Nuneaton, currently held by the Conservatives and now a major target for Labour. Yesterday, the Prime Minister admitted keeping hold of the constituency would be critical for the Tories. And then there's Cheltenham, famous for horse racing, of course, and in politics, known to be a two-horse race as well. The Tories and Lib Dems exclusively exchanging the seat since the 1950s. Well, I'm joined now by two of the BBC's political reporters, Joshua Nevitt in Nuneaton and Edward Rowe in Cheltenham. Joshua, let me start with you, if I may, in Nuneaton. Tell us about the seat and why it's so key.
Yeah, so this interesting constituencies in Warwickshire, and that's because since 1997 it's been known as a bellwether seat, just as your piece reflected on there. And that means that it's backed the winning party overall in every general election since New Labour's landslides in 1997. So that's given it a bit of an elevated, even fabled status on election nights. And if you cast your mind back to 2015, David Cameron, when he was watching the election results overnight, said that when Nuneaton came in for the Conservatives, when they'd won that seat, that's the moment that he knew the Conservatives had won the election overall. So it has been a bit of an electoral prize, and that's why Labour has been putting a lot of resources in here. So the Labour leader, Sir Keir Starmer, visited to promote his party's childcare policy at a primary school just up the road, actually. And Angela Rayner rolled in on the battle bus. And I spoke to her, and she said that winning here for Labour would be a symbolic moment for the party. We've also had Rishi Sunak. He visited here last night, actually, albeit quite late in the campaign. And he had a spot of batting practice, actually. He's a lover of cricket, and he had a bit of a knock-around with the junior teams, and apparently he was enjoying himself so much he didn't want to leave. But there was a serious side to his visit, and he said it would be critical for the Conservatives. So yeah, on election night we may see Rishi Sunak and Sir Keir Starmer taking a leaf out of David Cameron's book and keeping a close eye on Nuneaton.